Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for being here. We'll get started right away. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Letting the body move any way it wants to. All right, let's plant the feet and we'll swing side to side. Let the arms be loose, shoulders relaxed. A few more. Okay, come back to center. Let's rub the hands together. Separate. Inhales, we move in. Exhales, we move out. Go with your breath. Okay, we'll place the palms over the eyes. Long, deep breaths, refreshing the eyes, the brain, the skin. Now feeling the top of the palm on the eyebrow bone, the bottom of the palm on the cheekbone. Let's make circles. Other direction. Drop the hands down the face. Inhale up the sides of the nose. Exhale down the sides of the face. Get those ears too. A few more. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. One more. Warm up the hands again. One more time. Separate. Inhale as we move in. Exhale as we move out. Head massage. And pinch out the back of the neck. All the way into the shoulder line a few times. Sweep down the front of the neck. Circle upper chest. Middle chest. Belly. Come down the legs. Get those knees. And then we'll just sweep down the shins a few times. Come up the backs of the legs. Get those kidneys. Low back. And we'll go into our lung channel massage. So we follow underneath the collarbone until we hit the shoulder bone. Give ourselves a little massage. Palm faces forward, go up the shoulder, down the arm, around the thumb. Turn down, tip of the index, come up, in between index and thumb. Up the arm, across the body. As we inhale, we can imagine nourishing the internal organs. Exhale, brush away. Other side, so under the collarbone, follow until we hit the shoulder bone. Massage along one. And then we go up the shoulder, down the arm, around the thumb, turn down, tip of the index, come up in between index and thumb, up the arm. Inhale as we nourish the internal organs. Exhale, brush away. Tapping down the front body, up the back body, gently on the low back and kidneys, lung channel, large intestine channel, and across. Other side. And across. Okay, so take a moment, settle yourself in. We'll continue our warm-ups. So we'll just remind ourselves of the aura meditation. So each inhale, we light up. We can imagine from the crown of the head, lighting up the whole body, mind with fresh energy. And each exhale, we can imagine the space around us getting a little bigger and a little brighter as we let go, let go, let go, let go. All right, so we'll start with our side bend. So the feet come together, shoulders back and down. Inhale. Exhale. Head to one side, and we just let ourselves hang, 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 hang. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Hang, hang, hang. Okay, do one more round at our own pace. Come back to center. Open up into a horse stance. Open up the arms. Knees are bent. Propeller turns. In. Out. Turning from the waist. In. Back to center. Out. Other side. In. Back to center. One more round on our own. Okay, when we come back to center, warm up the hands. Massage the low back and kidneys. Warm up the low back and kidneys. Slide the hands up over the kidneys. Bend the knees. Circle those hips. Other direction. Okay, come back to center. Feet come together. Once again, massage the knees. And we'll do our knee circles. So hands on the knees, let's circle. Other direction. Okay, shake it out. Let's start the 8 health investment exercises. So we inhale, exhale, open up and let go. Inhale, palms up overhead. Exhale, turn the palms down. Inhale, chest level. Exhale, elbows back. In, out, press down. Open up the feet, cross the arms. Turn to one side. Exhale, turn the palm, press out. Inhale, bend in, look at the palm. Exhale, press. Other side, in, out, in, out. Gather in, stepping the feet all the way together. Exhale, press down. In, out, press up and down, stretch, stretch, stretch. In, sweep the palms. Out, stretch. In, coming back. Out, press down. In, out. In, sweep the palms. Out. In, come back. Out, press down. Open up the feet. In, fill up with fresh energy. Out, use the eyes, look over the shoulder. In, come back. Out. In, hands on the kidneys. Out. In, out. In, hands in front of the chest. Out. In, and out. Gather in. Exhale, press down. In, interlace the hands. Out, overhead. In, turn the palms up and come up on the toes. Stay on the toes. Out, turn the palms down. In, out to the side. In, out, other side. In, gather in, out, press the palms down, heels down. Okay, open up into horse stance again, cross the arms, make little fists, come to the hips. In, cross in front of the low belly, out, brush away. In, cross in front of the chest, out to the hips. In, out, turn the head. In, the fist comes up. Out, punch. In, come back. Out, turn the head. In, fist comes up. Out, punch. Rotate, come back. Take a full breath. Next inhalation, cross in front of the lower body. Exhale, brush away. In, cross in front of the chest. Out to the hips. In front of the chest. Out, step in. Gather in. Exhale, press down. Okay, rotate the wrists. Elbows are bent, knees are bent. Inhale. Exhale, stretch through the arms, the legs, the spine. In, turn the palms up. Out in front of the low belly. In front of the chest. Out overhead. In, stretch. Out, fold. Okay, so lift the toes either by grabbing the toes or just lifting the toes by themselves. I'll say which toe and the associated meridians, and we'll lift on the exhales. So big toe, liver and spleen. Second toe, stomach. Third toe, stomach. Fourth toe, gallbladder. And last toe, urinary bladder. Okay, now hang loosely. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. All right, roll up when you're ready. Hands come to the back, lean back. Inhale, gather in. Exhale, press down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, open up. Inhale, third eye. Exhale, heart. In. Out. In, third eye. Out to the side. In. Out. In, third eye. Out to the heart. In. Out. In, third eye. Out to the other side. In, gather in. Out, press down. Okay, place the hands on the low belly. Just take a moment. All right, Qi Gong for hormones. In, out, drop the hands. In front of the chest. Out, back to the hands forward. In, rotate, come to the hips. Out, stretch back. In, back to the hips. Out, forward. In, third eye. Out, stretch. In. Out, in front of the chest. Make the cups with the hands. Rotate to the hips. In. Out, stretch back. In, back to the hips. Out, forward. Turn the palms, go around a big ball. Taking a full breath in and out. Into the third eye. Out, stretch. In, out, gather in, and out. Okay, gather some fresh energy to the low belly. Exhale, press the hands forward. 2 more like that. Now we'll add a jump and a sound, a ha, 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 ha. 3 smooth. Okay, gather in. Exhale, press down. Scoop up a big handful of energy. Give it to the low belly twice more. Step the feet together. We'll close with a bow. Hands come into prayer in front of the heart. And let's bow. Paying respect to all beings. Praying for world peace. And promoting unconditional love. Come out when you're ready. Press down. As always, we close with clapping, activating the hand meridians, and cheering for ourselves and each other. Wonderful. Okay, let's make our way down to the mat. So we'll come down to all fours. You come down to the mat any way that you like. And once we arrive on all fours, let's just do some circles to warm up those wrists. Other direction. Okay, come back to center. Let's extend one leg back, toes tucked, and rock forward and back. All right, come back to center, lift the leg. We can press through the heel. And if you're up for it, also lift the opposite arm. Okay, hands comes down, leg comes down. Let's sit back in a child's pose. And while we're in the child's pose, maybe we can just rotate the wrists. Other direction. Okay, come back to all fours. And let's do the other side. So extend the other leg, tuck the toes, rock forward and back. Back to center, lift the leg, press through the heel. And if you're up for it, opposite arm. Okay, come on down. And we'll come back to child's pose. And this time, just relax into the child's pose. Of course, if you want to release your wrists more, go right ahead. Okay, let's make our way to downward facing dog as long as that's comfortable. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, press back. We'll take a few breaths here, maybe adding some movement, or maybe just focusing on pressing back. Wherever we are, relax the head, at least 5 long, deep breaths. Okay, let's come back to all fours. We'll leave the hands a little ahead. So from half plank, we can lower knees, chest, chin. So we'll shift the weight forward, lift up the head, lift up the tail, and drop the chest towards the earth. Pull through, bring the torso down, flatten the feet. We can shift in the hips a little to feel the hips. And we'll do some cobra up down. So the hands somewhere underneath the shoulders. We'll inhale into a cobra. Exhale, come down. Go with our breath. Okay, from here, let's make our way into a sphinx. So bring the forearms down. If you're very, very comfortable, the elbows can be under the shoulders. If you're less comfortable, walk the elbows forward until you find a point where it is comfortable. Okay, so we'll lift up through the heart. And today, let's do the version where we release the back of the neck. So we can play with kind of lifting up through the heart and then dropping the head down and just adding some movement through the head, releasing the back of the neck. So you just play with it. You can play with kind of squeezing the shoulders into different positions, shifting the shoulders, shifting the head, releasing any tension from the back of the neck. We'll take at least 5 more breaths. Okay, once you're happy with that, let's rest the head on the hands. Turn the toes to face one another. So this pose is called crocodile. Feel the belly against the earth, and let's see if we can exaggerate the breath in the belly, kind of pushing the belly against the earth. So we'll take at least 10 exaggerated breaths, and then maybe 5 or so just relaxing. So start with exaggerating the breath in the belly. Okay, now just relax into the floor. Okay, bend the legs and just windshield wiper. Toss the legs side to side. Okay, come back to center. Let's make our way back either to child's pose or downward dog, whichever one seems more appealing. Or if there's something else you'd like to do, go ahead and do that. Even if maybe you just want to give yourself a little back massage, that could be really nice. Okay, come on down. Let's go into our seated twist. So the bottom leg can be extended or tucked in, the top leg on the inside or the outside. Let's interlace around the knee, long spine, long deep breaths. When you're ready, take it into the twist, twisting towards the bent leg. Turn the head to center, keeping the twist. And come back to center. Let's switch sides. Set up. Interlace. Take a few breaths here. Add the twist. Turn the head to center. Okay, come out of it. Let's make our way down onto the back. And if there's anything you'd like, extra clothing or any props or whatever, just go ahead and grab them. Okay, let's grab onto the elbows. Inhale, center. Exhale to one side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. Nice, relaxed movement. Relaxing the head, neck, shoulders, upper back. Okay. Next time you come to center, stay here. Exhale towards the head. Inhale, center. Exhale, back. Okay, come back to center. Change the cross of the arms. Whatever arm is in front, put it in the back. And then again, side to side. Inhaling center, exhaling to one side. Inhale center, exhale to the other side. Nice relaxed movement. Head relaxed too. Come back to center. Exhale towards the head. Do a few of these. Okay, we'll come out of it. Knees to chest. Any version of twist that you like. Okay, come back to center. Set yourself up for relaxation. So maybe knees bent, knees leaning together like I'm doing, or if you're comfortable, legs long, or if you have some props to put underneath the legs, go right ahead. Chin tucks in. And of course, the most important adjustment is letting ourselves let go. Let's give ourselves permission to relax. Let's gently start to wake the body mind. Eventually giving ourselves a full body stretch. And once nice and stretched, knees to chest. Let's do a few double knee tucks, inhaling the knees away, exhaling to the chest. Rock side to side. All the way to one side. Rest for a moment. And with the strength of the arms, press up. We'll make our way into any comfortable seated position. And let's just take a moment with ourselves before we close. So maybe a hand on the heart, hand on the belly. Relaxing into the natural movement of breath. The support of the earth. The here and now. Might like to go on a quest for gratitude. Just looking for things to be grateful for and naming them inside ourselves. And as always, let's include ourselves, thank ourselves for anything. Okay, let's close our practice with a bow, acknowledging, honoring the light, love, and wisdom within ourselves, within each other, and within all. The divine in me honors the divine in you. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had a good practice and I hope you have an amazing weekend. So I'll see you back here on YouTube on Tuesday. Until then, take care and thank you again. Bye.